some of the decisions they made.
Listen to the Wes and Walker Show, weekdays from noon to 3, only on Sports Radio 92.7 FM WFNZ.
The official home of the Charlotte Sports Fan.
Harold Fannin. It's more than Emeka Ibuka. It's more than a Rondé Gadsden, who's been very good for the Chargers at tight end. So they've been targeting McMillan a lot. He's on pace for 1,000 yards. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. But maybe people don't realize just how well Scorton is playing compared to his draft class mates. He's not the best edge rusher that we've seen in this class so far. I think that's Abdul Carter's number one. I think Donovan Ezeraku actually has been the second best edge rusher in this class. But I think you can make the case that Nick Scorton is number 3. He is the third highest graded among edge rushers that were selected. I'm sorry, that's not true. I'm not accounting for some of the snaps. Okay, he's 5th highest if you account for just rookies that have played 20% of the snaps of all rookie edge rushers so far. You look at the total amount of pressures, he's 4th on the list. He's tied with James Pierce. They each have 13 pressures on the season. Abdul Carter has 32. Donovan Ezeraku has 17 in second place. Just a monster season for Abdul Carter. He also, according to PFF, leads the rookie class in sacks at this point. Now, PFF, they count sacks a little differently than NFL.com, whatever. But according to Pro Football...
They're kind of like a spring practice. Like, they're like, okay, this would have been a sack in this scenario.
There you go. Nick Scorton has 3 sacks, according to PFF, and that's more than Josiah Stewart at 2. Princely Umanmielen has 2. Abdul Carter, James Pierce, Jalen Walker, a couple of those other guys at number 1. Man, if you draft T-Mac, who so solidly looks the part with your first-round selection, nobody is looking at that and thinking they really missed. And you draft Nick Scorton, who is giving you as much production as, one, anybody that was available at the time you traded up to go get him. So he's beating all of those guys that were taken after him. And he's giving you comparable numbers to the guys that were selected with top 40 selections, top 30, top 20. The first 2 picks specifically, we can talk about the draft as a whole. I really like what Dan Morgan did. But based on a production standpoint from what we've seen so far, I don't know if you could have done any better with your first 2 picks.
Yeah, and I mean, he has done a good job, and I will say that because Nick Scorton is a guy who's coming along. You're excited to see his potential, and he's flashed. And I think for a second-round pick, that's what you want to see. You don't necessarily expect a guy that's going to come in and light the world up, but he's a guy that's showing you week after week that with more experience, he's going to get better. And again, Tetaroa, is something to be said for a guy that comes in and is, for the most part, what you expect. A guy that's coming in with heavy expectations of being the one, and he's carried that mantle, and his numbers bear that out. Is he perfect? No, but he's still a guy that you could look at and say, yes, I can very much see this young man being a number 1 receiver in this league. He looks the part, and he's been playing a part for the Panthers.
Yeah, the drops have been an issue. They weren't in this game. He had an 85 grade. I thought he was very good, got separation, and really showed you some yak ability also. I thought T-Mac was very, very good in that 99-yard performance against Buffalo. But the drops are an issue. I do think that he's getting a lot better at reaching for these footballs with one hand, where it feels like you could go after him with 2. There was a terrible Andy Dalton throw that the only way to get a fingernail on it was if you reached out with one hand. But other than that, I feel like that's starting to stop a little bit more. Hopefully the maturation process for him also continues to grow. So the first 2 picks especially, and it's not to say that I don't like the other picks. Mitchell Evans, highest graded rookie highest graded tight end, period, going into that game against Buffalo on very, very limited snaps. But, okay, Dan, we see you, man. With the rookie class, it looks pretty good. Campus Kona coming up next, Power Rankings edition on a Wednesday. Sports Radio 92.7 WFNZ.
When you want the latest on the Carolina Panthers, you want Kyle Bailey.
I have to tip my cap to some of the Panthers fans who, before the season, were saying, we don't think Andy's the guy as a backup quarterback. And we thought that was possible, but we also hoped that we never had to find out because Bryce was able to play 17 games this year. Unfortunately, we had to find out, and what we found out is it looks like Andy's already retired. He just doesn't know it yet.
The Kyle Bailey Show, weekday afternoons from 3 to 6, only on Sports Radio 92.7 FM WFNZ.
The official home of the Charlotte Sports Fan.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
Gain Super Flings are here to take your laundry to the next level.
Talking about Gain Super Flings. Super-sized laundry packs. These things are huge. Super fresh, super clean. Gain Super Flings.
Gain Super Flings laundry packs have 4 times the Oxy cleaning power and 3 times the Febreze freshness versus Gain Original Liquid.
Super fresh, super clean. Gain Super Flings.
Gain Super Flings for next level laundry.
Bryce and the boys are ramped up and ready to shock the world.
Countdown to kickoff!
And you can get the very latest news, analysis, and opinion right up until game time each and every week with WFNZ's Countdown to Kickoff.
Join Kyle Bailey and Chris McClain 2 hours before every road game as they give you the very best in pregame info and insight.
Countdown to Kickoff is brought to you by the fine folks at Dry Pro and by Pepsi. It's your game day go-to show for professional football in the Queen City. And Countdown to Kickoff can only be heard on Sports Radio 92.7 WFNZ.
The official home of the Charlotte Sports Fan.
Life can bring unexpected setbacks, but your comeback starts with Pruitt Health in Charleston. When a hospital stay due to surgery, illness, or injury puts your life on pause, let the compassionate caregivers at Pruitt Health get you back to the life you love. Whether you need skilled nursing and rehabilitation, therapy, or home health care, our team will help you regain your strength and independence. Trust family-owned Pruitt Health, caring for families for more than 55 years. Visit PruittHealth.com.
Ever wanted to stay on vacation longer? Us too. With Vrbo's long stay discounts, you can stay longer and save more on select properties. Gotta love a win-win. Book the perfect summer getaway today with Vrbo Private Vacation Rentals. Your future self will thank you later.
If it's game day at the bank, then it's game day at the corner of Mint and Moorhead inside the WFNZ Doghouse, powered by Jack Daniels. The doors open up 3 hours before kickoff on football game days, and we'll stay open for 2 hours after the final whistle.
So stop by and get ready for the game with your favorites from Jack Daniels and Pepsi.
And while you're getting your groove on, check out the brand new Tito's deck on the back of the property. Game days are better than ever at the WFNZ Doghouse, powered by Jack Daniels.
Only from Sports Radio 92.7 WFNZ, the official home of the Charlotte Sports Fan.
This is the story of the one. As head of maintenance at a concert hall, he knows the show must always go on. That's why he works behind the scenes, ensuring every light is working, the HVAC is humming, and his facility shines. With Grainger's supplies and solutions for every challenge he faces, plus 24/7 customer support, his venue never misses a beat. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Bryce and the boys are ramped up and ready to shock the world.
Countdown to kickoff!
And you can get the very latest news, analysis, and opinion right up until game time each and every week with WFNZ's Countdown to Kickoff.
Join Kyle Bailey and Chris McClain 1 hour before every preseason game as they give you the very best in pregame info and insight.
Countdown to Kickoff is brought to you by the fine folks at Dry Pro and by Pepsi. It's your game day go-to show for professional football in the Queen City. And Countdown to Kickoff can only be heard on Sports Radio 92.